What's going on, guys? It's your host, the most Arnold Toast here, coming live. This is episode 61 of Road to 2000 ELO in chess. As you guys know, we've been stuck in the 1300s for a good while, and it's getting a little frustrating for me. I'd like to see more progress than we're currently making. So, what we are going to do is only play one game today, and then use the rest of my time to study. Like, whether we win or lose, we're gonna just do one game today, so. Okay, so we're doing the closed variation of the Carl Khan. But yeah, I mean, I'm not super dissatisfied with how things have been going. If you look at the chart, we're making slow but steady progress. But, you know, I feel like we hit 1300 like a few months ago now, and we really should be at 1400 by now. So, that being said, one game today, and then I do have to stick with my program of where if I lose a game, I call that good and spend the rest of my time to study. So. That's what we're going to try to do. Has a well-placed knight right here. Kind of want to get rid of it. Unfortunately, I'm blocking myself with my my pawn. Could probably just block with the oh, interesting. Okay. Okay, let's prepare to castle. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave my bishop here for now. Let's start preparing to castle. And then I'd like to get my light squared bishop more active. He's not doing much at the moment. No Skittles today. I am eating Trolley Sour Bite Crawlers. So sour gummy worms. I do highly recommend. Pretty good. We still have a really large amount of Halloween candy, but I will admit we're starting to run out of the chocolate. Got to move on to things like the lightsaber gummies or gummy worms, which is fine. But the disappointing thing is that after you get past the gummies, then you have to move on to the bad candy. And when I say bad candy, I don't mean bad. I mean just not great, you know. Okay, I could go here and target this pawn. Maybe I should... How do I get this light squared bishop to be more active? I'm not sure. I think he's just not going to be active for a little bit. We'll have to deal with that. So what I'm thinking right now is I can bring my queen here, attacking this pawn. So that way he would have to move forward and I could take. Let's see, his light squared bishop would end up here. Is that what I want? I don't know. It would open things up a little bit more, I suppose. He could also just defend the pawn. In which case, I would actually have to move the queen again. Yeah, okay, so he defends it with the queen. I'll have to make sure he doesn't bring in his knight, because if he does, then he's going for a potential checkmate here. In fact, just to be safe, I could push this pawn up, but we'll see if that's really necessary. Could also just push this pawn up. That dissuades the knight from coming any closer. Let's see, if I did that, if I were to do this, he could come here. Yeah, let's do that. Build a little bit stronger of a defense. Yeah, my knights right now are just very weak. All my pieces are weak. He's got a pretty good setup going. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get a sticky note. I'm gonna write on it. Play until you lose, and then use the rest of your time to study. Oh, don't you dare! Don't you dare! Get back here! Don't you do it! I'm doing it. Okay, he's preparing to attack my queen. So we're gonna have to back off on that. So he's gonna come here in a moment. He does have a lot of pressure on the queen side at the moment. So I might just want to move back, you know. I think I'm just gonna move back. I don't like how they're positioned right now. All right. I'm gonna say on the sticky note, I'm saying play until you lose, you dummy. Okay, so he's gonna start pushing the pawns in. There we go. I'm hanging it. Play until you lose, then study. Hanging it right where I can see it. It's the most basic thing. Come on, Toast. Yeah, I'd like to... I mean, my pawns are holding well at the moment. But who knows how long that's going to last, right? Let's see. Maybe I'll move my queen here and then attack this pawn. Because I don't see a good way that I could attack his knight at the moment. I mean, it's going to be pretty obvious what I'm doing, though, right? I go here, he pushes, take, take, take. I guess that works, but... Suppose I should have moved my queen here. But I didn't know who's going to push like that. I could bring in my rook instead. But I feel like I'm gonna need that rook later. So yeah, let's do the queen. Let's try to take the central pawn so that way we can take out these two pawns right in the middle of the board. That would give us more space to work with. Because I want to keep my king's defenses intact. Whoa, what just happened? Okay. Let's see. I could push this pawn forward, bring my bishop here. It's not gonna work. I think I gotta move some pawns now. Maybe I'll start charging forward over here on the queen side. I just feel like there's so much pressure on the king side right now. Like, what if he comes here, I take, he takes my pawn, and then he rushes in with the queen. Is there a potential checkmate? That's the question. I mean, maybe I shouldn't be too worried about that for the moment. I really need to get into a better position. This guy's hanging. Yeah, I have to open things up more. So we're gonna go with the simplest option. We're gonna push these two pawns up. Try to get my light squared my light squared bishop more involved. Oh no. I should have seen that. I thought he was just backing up because of the pawn. That's too bad. I feel like the game was, I mean, not going great, but I feel like it was going decently. Maybe not. Looks like he was in the lead the whole time. Yeah, dang, yeah, he played very well, to be fair. He got 95% accuracy. So I played the Carl Khan closed variation. Really? I just didn't make the right choices in the beginning. Why is this hurting me so much? I thought this was what I was supposed to do. Yeah, just not a good opening, I suppose. I guess this was kind of useless. Wow. Just not good moves, I guess. Well, it's like I said, he played very accurately. I actually didn't do too bad. I had one blunder at the very end. Other than that one blunder, I only had 2 inaccuracies, and they were both towards the end. So actually, like, all this was very accurate on my end. So, yeah. Man, that's too bad. Hey, it happens. Sometimes you're in the middle of the game, your opponent makes a really, what seems to be a simple move, and in reality, it's just a checkmate that you miss. So, it is what it is. With that being said, guys, I'm going to go and call that a wrap. I'm going to get back into studying. I do feel like I need to do that more in order to really improve my game, get up to 1400, and keep on moving towards the goal of 2000. With that being said, make sure you guys go check out my sponsor, skills@skills.com. Make sure you smash that like button, subscribe, favorite, share, and donate, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. We'll see ya.